another one in 2009. Then we had another one in 2017, and then today we are having another one. Now, let me run you through the history of the Fourth Republic. Flight Lieutenant Jerry Rawlings took us Ghanaians as our head of state or president from the 7th January 1993 to 7th January 2001. He was
distinguished guests,
the
ladies and
president
gentlemen.
of Ghana.
We also have in our midst head of state of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto.
Took up the mantle from the 7th of January 2001 to the 7th of January 2009. Then Professor John Atta Mills also took up the mantle from the 7th of January 2009, and he died in office 3 years later. In fact, it was 3 years, 199 days. Then John Mahama took over and was our president for the rest of the term of Professor John Evans Atta Mills. And he was eventually voted into office and inaugurated on the 7th of January 2012. And he was in the seat till the 7th of January 2017, 4 years, 167 days. Then the mantle fell on Naana Akufo-Addo from the 7th of January 2017 till yesterday, in actual fact, when he had to relinquish the seat through the due democratic process which Ghana has now been known for. Now we are awaiting the
ladies and gentlemen,
of John
please, all
Mahama
persons standing on the driveway from the entrance should kindly move from there.
25.
This is
All
also an
persons
encouragement
standing on
to
the
any young person
driveway
out
from
there.
the entrance should kindly move from there. Thank you.
Never give up. We should always continue to fight and keep trying till we meet our goal. Distinguished viewers, our very special guest of honor is the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Ahmed Bola Tinubu. He is also the chairperson of the Economic Community of West African States, and he is gracing us with his presence today.
On your screens now are the members of the Supreme Court, the judges of the Supreme Court who are here present. Because whatever is being done here today has legal repercussions, their presence here is very, very, very important.
So we are seeing the arrival of more dignitaries.
You can see members of Parliament. You can see the Honorable Sam George, the Honorable Haruna Idrisu, Honorable Muntaka, and a host of their colleagues from the National Democratic
Your Excellencies,
Congress.
distinguished invited guests, ladies and
again on your
gentlemen,
screen are the heads of the
arriving
various
now
security
is the
agencies.
Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Babin. Shall we please rise to welcome the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament?
And other security agencies who are also present. All is now set for the arrival of the Speaker of Parliament, the Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Babin. Very soon, the entire space of this sphere will be converted
very
to Parliament.
Soon, the entire space of this sphere will be converted to Parliament for the swearing in of the President-elect and Vice President-elect.
The arrival of the Speaker of Parliament, Right Honorable Alban Sumana Kingsford Babin. He will very soon call this place to order, and this place will be converted to Parliament for the swearing in of the President and Vice President-elect.
You know, yesterday I learned from the speaker that his name is Sumana. You know, and sometimes we in the media mispronounce the names of people a lot. And I think we must up our game.
Please be seated.
Taking the advice or on how to mention names.
Shortly, we will be joined by the President-elect and Vice President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, and they will be received by the Speaker of Parliament.
You've not met before. It's just...
Indeed, we will all try to get the pronunciations of our names right, but we must also acknowledge that we all come from different backgrounds, different religion and ethnic backgrounds, and this can sometimes affect the pronunciation, but as courtesy demands, it is something that we all must learn to pronounce names from the north, from the east, from the west, regardless. So we have a lot of ecstatic people in the crowds and in the stands, party supporters, family and friends in traditional
distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen,
colors.
We also have in our midst the Crown Prince of
We're all
Bahrain,
witnessing the peaceful transition
Salma
of power.
bin Hamad Al
The
Khalifa.
atmosphere here is simply electrifying. There's so much noise in the stadium, and it's all in joy and it's all in celebration of this historic moment in the history of Ghana.
In fact, there is no space to spare at all here at the Black Star Square. Yes, I can see Honorable Kofi Totobi Kwachi, Honorable Seth Tekwe. These are all stalwarts of the NDC, and they are here present to witness this historic occasion.
Very shortly, we will be joined by the President-elect and the Vice President-elect, who will be received by the Speaker of Parliament, after which parliamentary proceedings will commence. In our screen, we can see some other arrivals. As mentioned, we have various security agencies supporting the Ghana Police Service to provide security. Some of the duties include crowd and traffic control. There are so many people in attendance this morning, so security personnel are deployed at various locations to ensure the total safety and security of all attendees. This morning, personnel from the Ghana Navy will mount a full guard of honor for the inauguration here at the Independence Square. And in the course of the guard of honor, we shall hear the 21-gun salute. As mentioned earlier, the 21-gun salute is the highest level of honor accorded to any president, head of state, or senior military head. It is a gesture of respect and recognition for a sovereign nation and its leaders, such as the president, king, or queen. It is also performed during funerals for high-ranking officers, presidents, or other notable figures. On our screens now is the outgoing president, His Excellency Naana Addo-Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and his lovely spouse, Madam Rebecca Akufo-Addo, former President John Agyekum Kufuor, the outgoing Vice President, His Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and his lovely spouse, Madam Samira Bawumia.
I can also see on the screen the MP for Adan East, Doyo Gansa, and Kofi Adams. Is he the MP for Gwem? I should think so. You don't have. More arrivals on your screens. More arrivals on your screens. And you can see that the Blaster Square here is packed to capacity. Apart from those on the, in the stands, there are people
Dear viewers, we are seeing more arrivals of dignitaries.
I bet a lot of people here are just waiting for the arrival of the president-elect and the vice president-elect.
This seems to be the arrival of the head of state of Sierra Leone, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio.
We have how many heads of states here? 19, I think.
19 heads of states, 5 former presidents, 3 prime ministers, and 5 ministers, with several delegations from across Africa and the whole world.
I hear there's a U.S. delegation too in town to witness this historic event.
Exactly. The United States President, His Excellency Joe Biden, has sent a high-powered delegation to witness this event as well. We can't count out the party supporters who are also here in their
On your screen now is the minority leader, Mr. Afenyo Marking, Honorable Afenyo Marking, and Valerie Sawyer. Dr. Valerie Sawyer is also there, and Dr. Kwabena Dufo I can see in the background behind them.
And we have the Archbishop as well, Archbishop Duncan Williams. He's also present.
Here is Mr. Jacob Zuma, former president of South Africa too.
As mentioned, the audiences are from wide and vast, from Africa, from the world, within Ghana. It's just massive. The attendance is massive, and it's just wonderful to behold this historic moment. So we see an arrival from Equatorial Guinea. And from Equatorial Guinea, we have the arrival of the Vice President, His Excellency Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasugo, from Equatorial Guinea, leading the delegation. We have just seen the arrival of the Vice President from Equatorial Guinea, His Excellency Teodoro Obiang Nguema Mbasogo. He's leading a delegation to this August event.
As you can see, a very long queue of the figures of dignity. Yes, there is the incoming Chief of Staff, Julius Debra, and the Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Tesedu Ketia, affectionately called General Mosquito.
Having previously occupied the high office of President between January 7th, 2013 and January 6th, 2017.
And on your
that
screen,
is the
born
Rwandan
66 years
president.
ago,
is the Rwandan president, His
Mr.
Excellency
Mahama
Paul
and
Kagame.
Madam
Then
Aduba.
this is when I say historic, I really mean it.
In
Because this
the
among,
now Savannah region of
you haven't seen
Ghana,
this number of
Mahama made
heads of
history
state,
as Ghana's
former
first
heads of
president
state
to serve
attacking
at all
operations
political levels.
before. in the
He was a
fourth
member of parliament for Bole
Years
Bambwe
ago, because of
constituency,
COVID, the
Deputy
event was
Minister for
held
Communications,
and it was limited.
Minister for
The attendance was limited
Communications,
due to COVID. That was
Vice
about 2
President
years
of the
ago.
Republic of Ghana,
However,
and
this
President
year,
of the Republic of
this
Ghana.
historic moment, we are witnessing 19 heads of state, 3 prime
His
ministers,
Excellency
5 former heads
Mahama
of state,
considers
all
the
gracing
combination of history,
important events with
communication,
several heads of
and
delegations
social
from Africa
psychology
and the world.
courses he studied for his undergrad and postgraduate degrees.
is the arrival of one of
Under President
heads of
Mahama's
state.
first administration,
We cannot tell
Ghana
which,
witnessed massive
but
infrastructure
obviously from
development
where he's
across all
headed,
sectors of the economy,
he is
including
the head of
education,
state of
health,
the sister African
ports
country.
and harbors,
I can see
aviation, rail,
the
oil and gas,
outgoing
ICT,
president,
and many more.
Nana Akufo-Addo,
His vision and strategic investments in
shaking
these
hands
areas
with
position the
former
country
President
as
Kufuor
a
and
lower
now
middle income country for its next development phase.
former Vice President Dr.
Beyond
Prof.
investments in socio-economic infrastructure, President Mahama is passionate about investing in people.
On your screens, you can also see the arrival
John Mahama
of
further demonstrated his commitment to
one
women's empowerment by appointing several women to prominent roles in his administration. In 2020, he made a groundbreaking decision to nominate Professor Naana Opoku-Agyeman as his first presidential candidate, making it a first for a major political party in Ghana. He repeated this bold decision in 2024, and with their victory, Ghana is welcoming his first female vice president. His Excellency John Mahama is an avid reader, author, and historian. Over the course of his career, he has written for several newspapers and authored several publications. He has also published a memoir, his first book titled My First Coup d'Etat, and other true stories from the lost decades of Africa. President Mahama's love for reading and taste for knowledge are
still on
So
your
we have
screens.
several parties stalwarts on our
Yes, these
screen.
are actually members of parliament of the NDC. Members of parliament of the NDC mostly are those you find on your screens currently. And these are members of parliament of the MPP on your screens. As more and more dignitaries arrive at the Blaster Square here to witness the
May I now
inauguration of
call the House to order? and invite the majority and the minority leaders to assist me receive Her Excellency, the Vice President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, together with His Excellency, the President-elect of the Republic of Ghana. Honorable majority and minority leaders may proceed now.
Or accompany the Speaker of Parliament to welcome the President-elect.
The first arrival will be the Vice President-elect, then followed by the President-elect.
Precisely. Are these giant phantom from drums? Sounding out the rhythms of Ghana. And now we have on our screens the police mounted squadron escorting, I believe, the Vice President-elect to the grounds.
The crowd is ecstatic. The noise here is deafening, but it is all for happiness and for joy. We are witnessing occasion, Ghana having its first female vice president.
The bedlam here is intense. It is intense. There is much joy, happiness, excitement, all in readiness for what we are about to witness.
And security is also in full force. We have various security personnel deployed to ensure the total safety and security of personnel. They are all playing critical roles to ensure that this event goes seamlessly, devoid of any major hitches. We have rich display of culture.
I believe that is
And that is DSP Mary Agamba. She's in charge of the police mounted squadron.
Invited guests
leading
arriving now is the President-elect
and I think
of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency, John Dramani Mahama. Shall we all wave our flags to welcome him? Your Excellencies, distinguished invited guests, arriving now is the President-elect, John Dramani Mahama. He is accompanied by his spouse, soon-to-be First Lady, Her Excellency, Lordina Dramani Mahama. Shall we all wave our flags to welcome him? The Speaker of Parliament now leads the entourage into the Chamber of Parliament here at the Black Star Square. The entourage of Parliament includes the Clerks of Parliament and other senior officials of Parliament. As I mentioned earlier, we will soon enter the Chamber of Parliament, and so the Speaker of Parliament will shortly take over. Shall we please rise as they process into the chamber? To announce that only accredited photographers and media personnel are allowed at the designated places on the square. Please, if you are not authorized to be on the square, kindly move back.
Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Honorable members, I now have the singular honor and pleasure to invite Her Ladyship, the Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana, to administer the oaths to the President-elect and the Vice President-elect. We will start with the Vice President-elect, who will take and subscribe to the oath of allegiance and the oath of the Vice President. Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, you may now do so now.
Your Excellency, first the oath of allegiance. Kindly say after me. I,
Professor Naana Jane Opoku Ajiman,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana
to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve, protect, and defend
the
Constitution
of
the Republic of Ghana. So help me God.
So help me God.
Your Excellency, now the oath of the Vice President. I,
Professor Naana Jane Opoku Ajiman,
having been elected to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
to the office of Vice President of the Republic of Ghana,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will be faithful and true to the Republic of Ghana, that I will at all times preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
The Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
And I dedicate myself
to the service to the service
and well-being
and well-being
of the people of the Republic of Ghana,
of the people of the Republic of Ghana,
and to do right
and to do right
to all manner of persons.
to all manner of persons.
I further solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that should I
at any time
break this oath of office,
break this oath of office,
I shall submit myself
to
to the laws of the Republic of Ghana
to the laws of the Republic of Ghana
and suffer the penalty for it.
for it.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Madam Vice President.
Thank you.
Lift pure. Yeah.
Honorable members,
The Vice President of the Republic of Ghana shall now sign the oath book.